Good afternoon, Guardians. TBL here, and today we're going to be covering the Bungie Weekly Blog This Week at Bungie for March 17th, 2017. So while most of this is covering ground we already know, we've also got a little bit of a change coming to the Crucible playlist. Deej tosses things over to designer Jeremiah Peischel, who has this to say about some of the upcoming changes. As we arrive at the Age of Triumph, we're making changes to the Crucible to improve matchmaking quality and allow more flexibility for how you earn rewards. The number of active Crucible playlists are being reduced to help draw Guardians into a more focused set of battlegrounds. Each week, we'll offer 5 core playlists in the center row and 1 rotating playlist in the top rotator. Private matches will continue to remain on the bottom row. Classic players who do not own Rise of Iron will find their offering each week in the top rotator, which can feature Zone Control, Combined Arms, Mayhem Clash, Mayhem Rumble, or Doubles modes. Elimination will be available each week, and will continue to be replaced with the Trials of Osiris each weekend. And from there they go off to show what the new Crucible Director page is going to look like, basically cutting down on a lot of the fat of the extra game modes that have kind of plagued the playlist. One of the problems been going through the community right now has been the notion that the Crucible has too many game modes in it and it's diverting and diluting the player base a little bit too much. They follow this up by stating, "This method of consolidation and rotation allows us to continue featuring all of our most popular core modes while also keeping the matchmaking pools as full as possible to facilitate matchmaking quality." Bounties are also in for some revisions. Lord Shaxx will continue to offer his weekly bounties, but will now offer one for each of the 6v6 core modes offered each week. In addition to Lord Shaxx having an additional weekly Crucible bounty, the Crucible Quartermaster is going to have 5 new weekly bounties each week for different weapon archetypes that are going to allow you to earn weapons that are not only Crucible weapons, but also Iron Banner weapons from the past, as well as Trials of Osiris weapons from Year 2 and Year 3. That, in my opinion, is an absolutely fantastic change. It basically means that all you Guardians who missed out on Year 2 Iron Banner gear, you're gonna have a chance at getting that from the Crucible Quartermaster bounties now. And for all you Trials of Osiris players out there, you're going to be able to get the Year 3 Trials of Osiris armor from Silver and Gold tier bounties now. Overall, this is some really good stuff for all of you Guardians out there who missed out on, say, the Year 2 Trials of Osiris gear or the Year 2 Iron Banner gear. You're going to be able to get that stuff to drop from the Crucible Quartermaster bounties. That's a huge change. If you missed out on that Nerwin's Mercy, if you missed out on that Finale's Peril, you're going to be able to get all of that from the bounties that the Crucible Quartermaster is going to be able to offer. This plus all of the other stuff and the fact that they're going to have hand cannon centered bounties that can possibly give you an Ias Luna, fantastic change in my opinion. I was always really bummed about the fact that once, we got a new DLC pack, we got a new batch of weapons and armor for Iron Banner and events like that, which I'm happy to get, but I was always bummed that you never had a chance to go back and get some of those previous weapons. You couldn't go back and get Hakon's Hatchet. You couldn't go back and get, the Yolder's Hammer or anything like that. And so now the fact that you're able to get at least the Year 2 and Year 3 variants of these things from regular Crucible bounties now, that makes me extremely excited. Outside of that, we got the usual talk of bug fixes and the movie of the week, but before we ended this, I did want to go through the last paragraph and just mention something really quickly. It goes like this. Next week, we're hosting a Guardian fashion show. It could very well be that we've saved the best Destiny 1 armor for last. The team is certainly excited to unveil the new ornaments for your Guardian. We also have some explaining to do about those elemental primaries that are staged to make a comeback. And that right there, Guardians, that line right there basically confirms elemental primaries are indeed returning. There's been a little bit of a question as to whether or not they're actually coming back over the past few weeks. I think that's a pretty solid confirmation right there. But alright guys, it's pretty much it for the biggest bits of news for the This Week at Bungie blog for March 17th, 2017. Again, next week we do have the final Age of Triumph pre-release live stream that Bungie is going to be holding on March 22nd at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. They're going to be showing off the changes to the sandbox, including these elemental primaries that I am oh so ready to get my hands on. But that's it for this one, Guardians. Be sure to let us know what you guys think of all of this stuff down in the comment section below. Are you psyched about being able to get that Year 2 and Year 3 Trials and Iron Banner gear back? I know I am. But I'm out for now. And as always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty.